Everybody, this is Patrick MontesDeOca with the Equity Management Academy live trading room. This segment is brought to you by the Equity Management Academy. What I would like to do on this segment is simply to review the report that we publish every week called the Weekly VC Swings Price Momentum Indicator, which is really an algorithm that gives us the levels for us to trade for the following week. It anticipates the extreme levels of the mean or the fair value for the week. And when you take a look at the report, initially you're going to see a summary, a quick summary that gives you the moving average, which is the trend momentum that we follow, and the 1111, the price momentum is the mean of the week, or the pivot point, or the metrics of the week, basically, that we watch, that reverses the weekly trend from bearish to neutral to bullish, or the reverse. The price indicator are the algorithms that essentially identify for us the extremes of the market above the mean. In this case, it tells us specifically to exit longs in gold, December gold, at 1123 to 1139. If we take a look at the price of gold today, the high was 1141.50. Therefore, it has accomplished all the weekly targets that were anticipated on this report last Saturday. September the 11th was the closing price, the closing prices, and the report was published on Saturday. So coming into this week, we prepared you that if the market got up to 1123 to 1139, that you should take profits, basically at these levels. And the market has accomplished these targets 100% on target. So the December gold futures contract is neutral now, but let's take a look and see what it said coming into this week when it closed at 1108. The December gold futures contract closed at 1108, and the market closing below the 9-day moving average of 1118 is confirmation that the weekly trend momentum is bearish. So we were able to identify another pivot point here of 1118, which is the 9-day moving average, that if it closes above the 9-day moving average, it would negate the weekly bearish short-term trend to neutral. So the first indicator was 1118 for you to go neutral from bearish, or at least the first indication. The weekly momentum indicator is the second algorithm that is essentially the mean, or the fair value for the week. In this case, with the market closing below the VC weekly price momentum indicator of 1111, it was still a little bit bearish, but at the same time it told you that if it closes above 1111, it would negate this bearish signal. So now we have two pivot points, 1118 and 1111, as indicators that the bearishness essentially would be neutralized. And of course here it told you that look to take profits on shorts into corrections at the B1 and B2 levels of 1095 to 1083. And I'm not sure that, let's take a look here on gold. The low basically that we may coming into this week, if we use the daily chart here, the low was made basically last week, and the low this week was made on Monday when we came down to about 1102. So we didn't have the strength, you might say, or the bears did not have the muscle to test the 1095 or even lower level of 1083, and reversing automatically on a close above 1111, it kicked in the bullishness or the long signal that it told you here to take profits at the 1123 to 1139 level, as we have met this to date in the gold market. Moving on to the silver market, the December silver futures contract closed at 14.59 last Friday, and the market closing below the 9-day moving average of 14.83 was confirmation that the weekly trend momentum was bearish coming into this week. But it also told you that if it closed above 14.83, that this bearishness would be negated. So the lookout point or the pivot point, the first is the 9-day moving average of 14.83. The weekly momentum indicator, with the market closing at the VC weekly price momentum indicator of 14.59, it confirms that the price momentum is neutral. And as you know, following the methodology, a close above it would activate a bearish signal, and it told you here that if you did take that short, look to take profits on shorts into that 14.25 to 13.91 level, and then go long on a weekly reversal stop. If you get long, use the 13.91 stop. The low in silver this week I believe was 14.24. $14.24 on the 14th. And it kicked in the buy at 14.25, and it told you look to take profits on these longs as we reach the 14.93 to 15.27 levels this week. Let's take a look at the high that we made today. On the 17th in silver, the high was made at 15.27.50. An incredible accuracy within 2 cents of the low, or 1 cent of the low. So the trade that we did this week basically was we bought it at 14.25, and we started taking profits at 14.93 and ended and completed the swing trade at 15.27 as it moved into the new high this week, which today, which was 15.43.50. That's a move of almost $5,000 since last week, and this was anticipated, prepared for you a week before. This is the most incredible accuracy that I have seen in any system that I have dealt with. So right now we are neutral on the swing trade in the silver market, and we have captured some very substantial profits. When we trade here in the room, basically we update our track record completely. Once everything is documented in ema2trade-livesignals.com, and as of today, we are showing balances of $392,145. This has been a phenomenal rally in the last 6-7 months of this year. So far, we are exceeding the previous results that were established prior to 2014, and we have implemented, obviously, a real trading account here that we update on a daily basis. That it's a $50,000 trading account, and within 2 months, the balances are $93,300. $361.50. That's almost close to better than a 90% profit in the last 2 months, factoring in fees or whatever it is. So these are real trades that we do here. We show you the time in sales on the trade. We show you basically the reference number on the trade, and we are completely transparent in giving you this incredible intelligence. If you want to take a look at any of the trades themselves, please feel free to go to the tab on the right here and click on day trade, and this will basically allow you to see all the trades that were done in August, and September is we're catching up with day trades. But if you want to see swing trades for the month, you can click here as well. You can see the equity curve, which is based on real trading. This is not back tested. This is based on real trading that you can see when you go to our website daily. If you click on updates, you will see all of the updates that we do on every trade that we do live here at the Equity Management Academy. And on the left side, you can click on Securities Options tab, and this will show you all of the, once again, live trades that we do in here for this live account. If you would like to get any more information regarding this phenomenal algorithm, please feel free to contact me at the Equity Management Academy. U.S. toll-free number is 877-733-1511. The direct number is 805 area code 418-1744. And our email address is support@ematotrade.com. Or you can go to Contact Us and just send us a note. We'd be glad to send you all the information and show you completely transparently, truthfully, and also profitably how we are accomplishing these results. This is Patrick MontesDeOca. Until next time, my friends, be well, take care, good trading.